Hey, Les. Um,
Good afternoon, Tom.
we good, Sos?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Appreciate the time.
Appreciate you. Really happy with the way Reed Muscolo threw, give us 3 scoreless innings. We weren't doing much offensively early, and, for him to keep them at bay, for 3 innings was the difference in the game, really. Really happy with the way Derek Crum threw the ball behind him. Adler, it was good to see Ox get in there and be throwing the ball much better. So again, pleased with what we did on the mound today. Only gave up 2 hits on the day, I think. So, anytime you give up 2 hits on the day, you're going to have a good chance to win, and only 3 walks. So pleased with how we pitched. Offensively, like I said, we struggled early. 5th inning, finally got on the board, had some good at-bats with 2 outs. Jake Reinisch goes 0-2 to walk, and then Danny Corona gets 3-2 single to left, and then Nick Kurtz 3-2 single to center. Those were really the 3 at-bats of the game, and kind of took the monkey off our back a little bit and got us on the board, and then the offense kind of started rolling from there. So really pleased with the way Nick Kurtz and Jake Reinisch especially have been swinging the bat. Brock's been scuffling a little bit, for Brock. I mean, his numbers are still really good, but so which is encouraging. We're getting it from other spots in the lineup, and we know, Brock's gonna be really good here really soon. So, once we get him going and get the lineup, kind of firing on all cylinders, it's got a chance to be pretty exciting. So happy with our defense, happy with the way we pitched, and happy with the way we swung the bats from the 5th inning on.
Yeah. Is there any point where the team started to get tight after going scoreless for 4 innings?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think we knew we'd get into their bullpen. Their starter hadn't really been built up. He actually went a little further than we thought he would. Give him credit. He threw the ball. Reynolds threw the ball really well and hit the 2-run homer. So, through 4, it was Reynolds 2 and the Deacons. Through 4.5, it was Reynolds 2 and the Deacons 0. He was beating us by himself. But again, I felt good about us scoring off their bullpen, and I felt good about our bullpen holding them down. So I didn't think that 2 runs was going to win the game. So, and I think our kids feel that too. So there was no panic.
What was the reason for getting Brendan Oxford in for that final out? What were you trying to get done there?
Yeah, just get him more touches. We haven't given him enough touches. Brendan's better when he throws the ball more. So just wanted to put him in a competitive situation, headed into this weekend only with a 2-game weekend. He'll pitch one of those 2 days as well. So, just trying to get Brendan more touches. The more he pitches, the better he is.
Should I know why there's only 2 games this weekend? Is that something I should know?
It's a goofy situation. Central Michigan, we were supposed to play 3 times, obviously, but Central Michigan couldn't come until Saturday, so they couldn't play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're playing a doubleheader Saturday and a single Sunday, and then we've got a double midweek behind it too. We've got Coastal on Tuesday and George Mason Wednesday. So, when Central Michigan made the decision to not get here until Saturday, I decided not to add a 3rd team and play a typical round robin. So, which again works out fine.
So how do you work the rotation then this weekend going into early next week?
Yeah, Louder will throw Friday night, and Hartle will throw Saturday. Teddy McGraw, we're still a little undecided. He might throw out of the bullpen Saturday, but he might also start against Coastal on Tuesday and just go short. Maybe like Keener did against UNC Greensboro, throw 2-3 innings, and then we'll kind of bullpen it from there. But we're going to see how he feels later in this week, before we make that decision finally.
Then that theoretically would put Teddy starting Tuesday and then Sunday the following week, I guess, against Florida State.
Correct. And typically with sinker ballers, Teddy recovers really well, and with sinker ballers, they can be better on short rest because they're, they're a little fatigued. Their ball sinks a little more. They're not overthrowing and elevating their pitches. So again, this could be a really good thing for Teddy and for the team. And the game at Coastal is a big game. When you start to, when we look back at the end of the year, if we're on the bubble for a regional bid, I mean, that's one of the games they're going to look at.
I know it's early in the season, but Derek Crum seems like a revelation so far. How the heck did he go about making the transition from outfield to pitcher? How did How'd that all that come about, Tom?
Yeah, he was a good high school pitcher, and we knew he had a good arm. You know, his arm since he's been here hasn't been super healthy. You know, so he and I and Moose, Corey Mascara and I, all the three of us sat down at the end of the fall, and we told him, we're like, hey, your best chance to be a pro is on the mound. And, you know, if you really want to go after professional baseball, you know, put the bat down, focus on the pitching, and become the kind of the best pitcher you can be. And I give Derek a lot of credit. He bought right into that, and you can see the results. And he's been throwing the ball, you know, as good as anybody we have.
And he still has up to 2 more years of eligibility after this season if he wants it, right?
He does, and he wants to play pro ball. So it wouldn't surprise me if he signed at the end of this year. But obviously, we sure would love to have him back if the draft doesn't work out the way he wants it to.
Right. 9-0. That's once again, that's as good as you can be after 9 games. It has to be feeling pretty good, right?
Yeah, really happy with the way we're playing. Love the energy. Love the way the guys are pulling for one another. So it's all, you know, it's all good. And again, I'm not even sure we're playing our best baseball yet. So so I'm excited about you know, continuing to get better.
Cool. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Les.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Les.
Thanks, Ryan.